If we were to recap the NBA 2020 season right now, one of the things that I would say is that there are so many teams in the NBA showing us that they are upcoming. What I mean by upcoming is that their future is bright and they have a potential to be championship contenders sooner rather than later. And one team that really took a big jump this year was definitely the Dallas Mavericks. Led by a top 3 MVP candidate of LUKA DONCIC, the Dallas Mavericks are currently in the playoff race in the Western Conference. As of right now, they are ranked 7th in the Western Conference with a record of 40-27, but if the rest of the season goes well for them, they could actually be 3rd in the West. Right now, the Denver Nuggets have that spot and they're only 3 games ahead of them, so this shows us that the Mavs can compete with the teams in the West, such as the Denver Nuggets, the Utah Jazz, Oklahoma City Thunder, the Houston Rockets, and even the LA Clippers. With the addition of KRISTAPS PORZINGIS, LUKA was able to get a dominant duo partner that he can rely on those pick and pop, pick and roll, and also defensive situations. KRISTAPS PORZINGIS really brings a whole different game to the Dallas Mavericks, and trading Dennis Smith Jr. and DeAndre Jordan last year was definitely a win for them. Speaking about the most obvious success led by Mark Cuban, the owner of Dallas, drafting LUKA DONCIC in last year's NBA draft literally gave this franchise a whole new spark and a franchise player to come with it. LUKA DONCIC is a walking triple-double similar to a LeBron James, Larry Bird, or Magic Johnson player. And the Dallas Mavericks must surround LUKA with the best possible assets, the best possible players to elevate this franchise back into a championship team when they had Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, and Jason Terry. With the Dallas Mavericks being one of the biggest upcoming teams in the NBA, I believe that they are one piece away from actually being championship contenders. LUKA and PORZINGIS are currently still in a very young and early stages of their career, and with that being the case, Mark Cuban and Dallas needs to capitalize right now and giving them the best talent possible so they can make a run at a chip. Young experience in the NBA, young playoff experience is highly crucial to how a player can be successful in their own career. And in this video, I found a couple of players that I believe would be the perfect fit in Dallas and exactly how the Dallas Mavericks can actually get these players. I've picked the best players possible that I believe would fit the playing style of LUKA, where LUKA will still be the ball-dominant point guard and also KRISTAPS PORZINGIS doing what he loves doing at spreading the floor and also blocking shots in the paint. So if you're a big Dallas Maverick fan, this is the perfect video for you. But before I get into the video, I just want to say if you're new to the channel and love basketball, what's up guys? Welcome to ezBUCKETz. I make basketball videos on a daily consistent basis, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. We are almost at 30,000 subscribers guys, and I'm truly happy and appreciative of all the support that I've been getting, and I'm telling you guys right now that the videos ain't stopping anytime soon. If we can get to 100 likes in the first 24 hours, that would really help my channel a lot guys, and it would show me that you guys love these videos. But without further ado, let's go into the best possible targets the Dallas Mavericks could add to make them championship contenders. The first player is Victor OLADIPO, currently of the Indiana Pacers. Victor OLADIPO is currently the best player on the Pacers and their franchise player as of right now. There has been multiple rumors that when Victor goes into free agency in 2021, he might want to join a new team to get a shot at a championship. With him being injured for most of this season, the Indiana Pacers have really found a new playing style surrounding Domantas Sabonis and Malcolm Brogdon, and it looks like they might not even need Depot. Of course, Depot brings a big presence to the team, but still, playing in a competitive Eastern Conference with Giannis, the 76ers, the Boston Celtics, he might want to join a team that has a pretty good shot in the West that is currently upcoming. Don't get me wrong, the Western Conference is pretty stacked, but if Depot would join a young core of LUKA and KRISTAPS who are serious about their game at a young age, their future could surely be bright. The Dallas Mavericks have proven to be a winning organization as they have won a championship in the recent decade, and Depot might want to put himself in the best situation possible if this is the case. I don't believe the Dallas Mavericks currently have the right pieces to trade for Depot in this upcoming offseason, but in the 2021 offseason, the Mavs will have enough cap space to sign OLADIPO to a pretty good contract. When talking about Depot's game, he is great when it comes to both defense and offense. He has a strong drive to the game, his jump shot has really improved over his career, but what's most important is how he can guard multiple positions from the 1, 2, and 3. His speed, ability to drive to the rim, and also his fearlessness personality is definitely a big addition to any NBA team. Imagine a lineup of LUKA DONCIC at point guard, OLADIPO at shooting guard, while PORZINGIS can run the front court. That team is well-rounded when it comes to both offense, playmaking, and defense. If I were to pick anybody on this list to be a perfect fit for Dallas, I would pick Victor Oladipo. The next player on this list is Myles Turner, also of the Indiana Pacers. During this season, I'll be completely honest, Myles Turner took a little bit of a decline. After leading the league in blocks last year with 2.6 blocks per game, Myles Turner's defensive rating has not been as good as it was last year. When it comes to the NBA, you always want to improve as each year goes on, and when there's a decrease in usage rate and also productivity, there's gotta be a reason. As of right now, the Indiana Pacers are focusing a lot of their future surrounding Sabonis, and Sabonis has actually seen himself playing a lot of center while Myles Turner sits. In other words, I don't believe the Indiana Pacers want to focus on Myles Turner as their primetime center and their future as much as we thought they would, and trading Myles Turner could be something on the Indiana Pacers' mind. If this is the case, I believe the Dallas Mavericks should target Indiana and try to get Turner, because I believe he would be a great center for the team. As of right now, the Dallas Mavericks center is Dwight Powell, while PORZINGIS plays the 4. And Dwight Powell is a pretty good center in the NBA, not a star or not really a player with a lot of potential. Myles Turner has that potential, and replacing Dwight with Myles Turner could lead them a long way. Myles Turner has showed us this year that his defensive skills are still there. He just needs a new light and a new situation and get those minutes as he did last year, and with the new team looking for a championship with a young MVP of Luka, could use Myles in that rating. Myles Turner also has the 3-point shot in his arsenal, and that could be very beneficial to LUKA Doncic's drive and kick game. The Dallas Mavericks have a lot of key assets to trade: Maxi Kleber, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson, and with Myles Turner $18 million per year contract, it won't be that difficult. The next player on this list is Rudy Gobert, currently of the Utah Jazz. We're talking about a primetime defensive anchor, a defensive player of the year nominee every single year. Rudy Gobert is at the top of that list. Definitely being in the category of one of the best defenders in the league, Rudy Gobert would shine on any team looking for a dominant center. If the Dallas Mavericks aren't able to get Myles, I believe Rudy is the perfect target. When talking about Rudy Gobert's current situation with Utah, there are so many questions surrounding if he will sign a contract extension in this upcoming offseason, and if he doesn't, where will Utah trade him? We all know about the beef and the relationship between Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, and we don't surely know if that is truly fixed. They say it's fixed, but you never know. There could always be an elephant in the room. And if the Utah Jazz are putting Rudy in trade talks, Dallas should go straight for it. PORZINGIS has said it before that he loves playing the power forward spot where he can spread the floor and shoot the 3-ball and not focus primarily in the rim and protecting the rim, and that is where Rudy comes in. And natural at protecting the rim, and he would be perfect for that. With the Jazz's playing style, we see a lot of pick and rolls with Joe Ingles and Donovan Mitchell with Rudy, so imagine a pick and roll situation with Rudy and Luka. That would be disgusting. The fourth player on this list is MCCOLLUM, currently of the Portland Trailblazers. A few weeks ago, there was a report saying from Stephen A. Smith that he believes the best thing for Portland is to either trade either Damian Lillard or MCCOLLUM. He claims that these two are a strong backcourt, but they don't have enough pieces to win a championship together. And if the Portland Trailblazers are putting that into consideration, they're probably going to trade MCCOLLUM because Damian Lillard is their franchise player. MCCOLLUM has proven in the past that he is a reliable player. Even in the playoffs, last year helped the Blazers go to the conference finals, averaging about 25 points per game, and that he can be an all-star even as a secondary player. Besides Luka and PORZINGIS, there isn't really a third primary scorer, and MCCOLLUM would be natural in that position. With his ability to drive to the basket, shoot mid-range at a high level, and also shoot 3-ball while contested, LUKA DONCIC can have a player that he can kick out to at any part of the court. On situations where Luka sits and goes to the bench, CJ has proven to be a primetime point guard and can also handle the ball, as his role has become a combo guard. This is a popular opinion, and MCCOLLUM would be an indefinite upgrade to Tim Hardaway Jr. The fifth player on this list is Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards. There has been multiple rumors out there that Bradley Beal is going to get traded in this upcoming offseason or in this upcoming season, and if he does, it's going to go to the Brooklyn Nets. I believe that if the Wizards choose to trade Bradley Beal, the Dallas Mavericks should target them heavily. If Bradley Beal would join Luka and Kristaps, that would be a new super team in the Western Conference and in the NBA, and I actually believe that would be an instant championship. Out of all the players on this list, Bradley Beal is probably the less likely to happen, but if the Dallas Mavericks do try to get him, it's going to actually cost a lot. The Mavericks currently have a lot of unwanted contracts of Courtney Lee, and you know what? It's going to be hard to trade for Bradley because he's going to be getting paid about $30 million. But maybe if Dallas offers some decent trade and draft picks, they could actually land Bradley Beal. We know the Wizards want to rebuild, and the Dallas Mavericks have some pretty good young players of Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson, DeLon Wright that they could build around. Just imagine this, guys. Luka, Beal, Porzingis. That is insane. The next player on this list is Gordon Hayward of the Boston Celtics. As of right now, the Boston Celtics are pretty crowded when talking about that shooting guard and small forward position. They currently have Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Marcus Smart as well, and Jason Tatum all running those positions. And you know what? Sometimes it can be difficult for Gordon Hayward, who is an all-star player, to find the best and reach his potential there. The Boston Celtics seem like they're pushing their potential and future towards Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and I can see Gordon Hayward sometimes being the odd man out. Gordon Hayward has a lot to his game. He's a playmaker, a combo forward, and also a scorer at will. I believe that if Luka can have a partner of Gordon Hayward on the wing, both defensively and offensively, he can also have someone to rely on playmaking. There hasn't been many rumors about Gordon Hayward being traded, but there has been rumors about Gordon Hayward leaving Boston in free agency. And if this is the case, I think Gordon Hayward might actually find a spot on the Dallas Mavericks roster, as that is a good opportunity for him. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video today on some players I believe Dallas should target to make them instant championship contenders. If you agree to my list and love the video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys, to show your love and support. What's most important is I want to know your opinions. Who are some players the Dallas Mavericks should target? Which players out of this list is the best target? Let me know everything in the comment section down below. But yeah, guys, other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!
Ay, look at that boy, huh? Cooking up joints like run at the school, huh? Like you already know, never got help, so did it myself, doing so well, I bet you can't tell that I've been running like this my dance, yeah.